Hi guys, Donna here with your weekly mini reading for May 5th through May 11th, 2025. I hope you're having a good May. I can't believe it's already May, the beginning of May, but I hope you had a good week. Last week we had Freedom, Listening, and New Love from Healing with the Angels by Doreen Virtue. We had Your Vibration is Rising from The Sword of Light by Radley Valentine with St. Michael. And we had two from the Abundance Angels, Release Resentments About Money and Raise or Promotion, right? And then our affirmation was, my authentic self is my most powerful state. So I hope you were able to work in those energies. The freedom card, the listening card, I hope you were able to really fall in love with yourself, realize what's important to you, what's your heart's desire, getting in touch with you and what it is that you need to go forward, knowing that through each step you take towards your goal, no matter how small that step is, it helps your vibration rise and you're able to stay in a more elevated mindset. And then being able to release any resentments that you may have around what money means to you. Some of us grew up in families that money wasn't seen as a good thing, right? It was necessary, but it could corrupt people. And so there was this idea that money had this power where it really isn't money. Money is just energy. And again, it's green, just like the green of the heart. And that if we are able to let go of those resentments, we're able to open our arms to receive. And maybe some of you got a raise this week, or you got a promotion, or you're looking at different opportunities that came to you this week. So, continue to work through the energies. And I would really encourage you to continue to use this affirmation. My authentic self is my most powerful state. I really like that one. I also like the one that we had Easter week. There is no magic like mine. Don't forget that one. That one's a good one, right? And I am as resilient as the sun. I will always rise again. So know that you have this resilience inside of you, that you can rise up, that as you move forward, sometimes it's tough, but you're still going forward. And then really give yourself that personal pat on the back that says, yay, you've done this. Look how far you've come. Sometimes we have to look back a little bit to see how far we've come. Revisit some parts of our lives and say, wow, back then I used to do this, but I don't do that anymore. And just growing and allowing ourselves to embrace who we are in the here and now. So I'm going to call St. Michael in with Raphael, Uriel, and Gabriel. Let's see what they have to say today. Really quickly. Miracles. Love that. Healing. Yay. And the listening card again came up. So our first card that comes up is miracles. So when the miracle card comes up, expect a miracle this week. If you've been needing one, this is your sign you're going to get it. If you don't feel you deserve a miracle, this is saying, nope, you do. Here it comes. And whatever capacity that is, because everybody, just like everybody has a different definition of beauty, we all have a different definition of what a miracle can be for us or for our friends. So, watch for the miracles this week. Or maybe you are the person that brings a miracle to someone else just by being kind or making a difference in some obscure way that maybe you don't even realize. But know and watch for the miracles to come this week. Because by doing that, we get the healing card. So it could be that maybe some of you have been praying for a loved one or someone that you know that needs a profound healing. This is the week of the healing, right? This begins the journey to the healing. And the healing card, when it shows up, is twofold. It can mean that you yourself are drawn towards healing modalities, Or it can also mean that maybe you have been suffering with something, and this is a sign that you're on your way to being whole, healthy, and happy. You know, you're healthy now. And also, I would say that, you know, when it comes to healing, it can be about praying for other people for healing, or, you know, healing comes in many ways. And it's really, it really is about your definition of what that healing means to you, right? There's no firm set standard when we think of healing. It can be maybe we broke our arm and now our arm is healing, or we know someone who got a diagnosis of something and now they're on the mend. Whatever it is, maybe you had the flu and now you're feeling better. This again is a sign that this is a week of healing. And also knowing that through miracles, healing can happen. You can heal relationships. You can heal wounds from your heart or from your past. So watch for the healing this week. And then finally, the listening card. The angels are coming back in and saying, you did a great job last week of listening, right? Listening to your body, listening to your heart. Now this week is a continuation of that. Continue to listen. Continue to ask the angels for help. They can't help you unless you ask them. So they're saying you have been listening. So continue with asking for signs, listening to the music, getting it from other people. However it comes, know that now is the time to listen for the positive that's coming to you. The other day I saw 2 geese fly over and they were kind of honking, and I thought, there you go, Gabriel's coming with good news. I don't know if it's good news for me, but it's good news for someone. So that's the kind of thing. Listen for the birds chirping, or a song that pops in, or whatever it is. Just really work on getting quiet within yourself and then asking to hear what it is you need in order to go forward, right? That's all it is. So through the listening, maybe you're just listening to someone, you're able to help that person or your situation heal in some miraculous way. So next, we're going to ask St. Michael what he has to say on this, because this is really, I love this. It's going to be a good week, right? Healing, first week of May, Mary's month, the Blessed Mother. This is a blessing in disguise. Be patient and have faith that your angels have the situation under control. What will come is far better than you dare dream. So some of you have been praying for something, right? And whatever this is that's coming, right? This miracle that's coming has been a blessing in disguise. Sometimes we go along in life and something happens and it can be rather tragic for us, and we have to work through it, and we have to just get through it. Then when we're on the other side and we start to heal, we can look back and recognize that it really was a blessing in disguise. It wasn't always pleasant. That's not always pleasant, and challenging. It can definitely be challenging, but we have to be patient here, because when you have faith, sometimes it requires patience. You have to not give up before the miracle shows up, right? So that's what this is about. So this week, remind yourself, this is a blessing in disguise. No matter what's happening around you, it's a blessing in disguise. And it will be revealed to you in the perfect time, in God's time. Okay, so here we go. Whoa! And one flew out of the deck from the Abundance Angels. Donations, tithing, and charitable work. Give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you. And know that your generosity will be returned to you many-fold in miraculous ways. There's that miracle card again. the time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. So know that right now, if we give joyfully to others and also we support the people that we care about, I know that some people tithe to churches. I like to tithe to my friends. I'll go have a reading from someone or a massage or a session with someone to give back to them because I feel like they have supported me and now I want to support them, right? Giving back helps us. It makes us feel that we are contributing in some way. So just remember that. Give joyfully to an organization. Maybe you want to support, a charitable organization that helps children or helps animals. Whatever it is, joyfully give to this organization and see how much better you feel, but also open your heart to receive, because when you give, you will get something back. It may not be monetary. It could just be how good you feel, or that other people find out what you did and they're really encouraging you, right? They thank you. You were their miracle that showed up for them. Just think about it. So remember, donations, tithing, and charitable work. That's the Abundance Angels message this week. And then let's see what our affirmation is for the week. I trust my inner voice. There you go. I trust my inner voice. So that's what you need to work on. Trusting your inner voice, listening and knowing that you're getting it right. Because sometimes I think we get these ideas, these inspirations, right? And we're listening and we're like, no, that can't be it. It's too simple. It's too simplified. But really, it is divine guidance. And the angels are whispering in your ear. It can be something very, something as easy as maybe you tell someone that they look nice today, or you get the idea that I have to trust that maybe I'm supposed to go do something, but I don't really know if I should or not. You need to start to trust that inner voice. I love that. I trust my inner voice, because when you do, you may find that charity that you want to give your money to or your time to. Because remember, when you donate, tithe, and do charitable work, it isn't always monetary. It can be about time, right? And by doing that, you become that blessing in disguise to someone, because you listened to your inner voice. You were able to help heal yourself and others, and then the miracles can come. So I hope you like this mini reading. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, you know the drill, as I always say. If you need inspiration or an affirmation, let me know. I'm here for you. I'd love to hear how your week's going, how your month is going, how your year's going, because I can't believe we're already up into the 5th of May. Doesn't seem possible. So if there's anything you need, you know how to get a hold of me. So I will be here next Monday. Have a good week. And don't forget, you're always on my Reiki Radar. This is Donna. Talk to you soon.